So, drawdown is something that is inevitable. It's going to happen along our trading journey, and we have to be okay with accepting it. Hey you guys, what's going on? My name is Shaquan, trading educator here at SLFX Trading, and I am here to do another video talking about the dreadful drawdown. Drawdown is something that a lot of traders are not comfortable with talking about because I realize that it's something in them that tells them to admit that they've lost. No one likes to lose a trade. No one likes to lose money, especially at the sake of their own hands. But as a Forex trader and as an investor, that is something that is going to happen. It's a part of your journey. And the more you accept it, the more you're transparent about it, it gives you leverage so that no one can hold anything over your head. Now, I'm going to talk about my personal journey really quick leading up to my drawdown that I am in right now and my plans to get over it, and a few tips where if you're going through drawdown, maybe I can give you a few tips to kind of help you with your drawdown situation too. So the month of August was a really great month. I was showing you guys my potential trade setups. I took a few of those trade setups. Euro USD was great. Pound USD was great. USD Swiss was great. USD CAD was great. AUD USD trades were great. Those were really great trades that I took profit on. Towards the end of August, I realized that one of my accounts was up from 1,600 at the most up to 3,000. I took a few hedges and I had to get out of my hedges, and a few trades were running against me and I had to get out of those. So I closed from 1,600 towards $2,200, right? So close to $2,200. So I'm up about $600 in that small account. Have another trading account where it was trading around 4,900, close to 5,000. Took their trading account as high as up to $6,400. Cashed out of that account around 5,800. Made a withdrawal. I'm about $500 to $600. Well, a little bit less, about $500 to $600. However, right now I am in drawdown. I've taken a few losses on that account from the end of August close to around now, which is we're September 8th, right? So now my account has gone from, especially after the withdrawal, it was at $5,200. She's now trading around $4,900. Now, it's great that I made a withdrawal. It's great that my other small account is up and I just started that account at the beginning of August. It's great that this account that I started growing, it started off around $4,500. It's great that I was able to grow it some as well too. However, sitting in drawdown right now does not feel good because I've taken a loss, and the loss that I took was on Euro JPY, Swiss JPY, USD Swiss, and Pound AUD. Do those feel good? No, they don't. And one thing I've learned is that we're human, and there are a lot of people who will tell you don't trade with emotions, don't trade with emotions, which is true. Let me break down what they mean. They mean when you're taking a trade logically, a trade that fits your setups, don't have any emotional attachment to that position when you enter, which is very true. Every trade that I took fit my setup to the T. I have no choice but to take the trade, win or lose, right? It feels good when you win. Let's be honest, when we win trades, we do our money dance, right? You should be doing a money dance. But when you lose a trade, we do the opposite. We have a negative reaction towards the loss. Why? Because a loss can sometimes feel like rejection. And here's what I've learned. You need to feel that loss. You need to feel that hurt because it's going to help you improve. And what I mean is when you sit down to review and recap the trade, what you're doing is saying, I took a loss because of. It's going to force you to go and find out why you took that loss. Sometimes there's nothing different that you could have done. Sometimes you have to chalk it up to the market and say, kudos, good job. Market, you won against me. But what's making me even more happier than more sad is the fact that I had all these winning trades before. And now these few trades that have me in drawdown, and I was able to make a withdrawal. I can't let that define me. I'm in drawdown, but I'm not a loser. So there's a difference. And I want you guys to think about that. You can be in drawdown without being a loser. Me making that withdrawal, one of my trading accounts still being up. I am still net positive. I am still equity positive. So yes, it hurts a little bit, but I was a winner up until this last few weeks or the last couple weeks. So guess what I have to do? I now have to adjust. I have to now retrace my steps, and I have to figure out, was it me or the market? I already know it's just the market retracing. These markets are turning around. They're correcting themselves. I have to adapt and correct with it, right? So this is all a part about being a Forex trader. So if you're going through drawdown, here's a few tips that may kind of help you out, because this is what's helping me out. Number one, figure out what went wrong, or figure out what could you have done differently. Maybe you skipped a step. Maybe you neglected one higher time frame that could have gave you a little bit more detail. Maybe you really are following your rules, and this is just a part of the journey to say, adapt with where the market is going. You've been trend trading for so long, maybe do the opposite, right? Maybe something psychological is going on. I know for me, for the past 2 to 3 months, there's been a lot of stuff going on. So there are a few trade setups that I should be in right now, and I'm not, and they could have me sitting pretty right now. But why am I not in them? Number one, a lack of focus. Because there's been so much going on. Because I've been moving, family issues, right? My children have been starting school. We've been vacationing. A lot of stuff. When there's life happening around you, you can lose focus as a trader. Does that mean that you should be focused more on trading? No. When life happens, admit and understand that life is happening to you. And as life is happening to you, understand that yes, it can affect your trading. Yes, it can make you see a few setups that aren't there because you're so busy. You know, this happens to me. You're so busy trying to analyze the price chart that you can sometimes rush your analysis and miss a step, or miss an important candle, or miss an important setup. These things are going to happen. And yes, sometimes you can get by and you can still win trades. Sometimes it can make you lose trades. So this stuff happens. Number two tip, the reason why you could be in drawdown, I said it earlier. You can be trend trading for so long and then the market will turn on you. Is that a bad thing? No, because once again, you get to adapt. Other reasons why you could be in drawdown too is a lack of knowledge. So for me, I pretty much have a knowledgeable system where the steps are always the same. So if something happens, I can automatically adapt. I have to adapt now to a correction. Why do I know I have to adapt to a correction? Because some of my setups are now telling me a correction is here. So I can't trend trade anymore. Now I need to become the counter trend trader, right? Or maybe I have to go from a counter trend trader to now a trend trader. But once again, because I have a solid system, it's already showing me that I need to. And I can accept drawdown in these types of situations because now I'm playing poker with the charts. I'm letting price tell me what I need to do and where she wants me to go. I'm letting her lead me now. So I get to adapt to her. I think of price as a her. So don't worry about that. Anyway, so if you're in drawdown stage, just understand you're not a loser. We can come out of it. You can come out of it. You just have to take your time. So I'm here to be as transparent as I can with you guys, as much as I allow myself to be transparent with you guys. I am in no means telling you not to feel. I'm in no means telling you to have feelings and not have feelings in the market. What I'm telling you is when you're entering into trades, make sure you're entering them with logic. When you win, enjoy your win. When you lose, feel it a little bit because it's going to help you improve. So we all go through this journey of drawdown. Like I said, it's inevitable. No one cannot go through it. There's no one who could be 100% correct all the time, and losses will occur. But it's all about how you handle the losses. Will you allow it to defeat you, or will you jump back in the battle? I prefer to jump back in the battle when the time is ready. So as for now, I'm going to reanalyze my price charts. I'm going to recap my steps, and I'm going to come out better. And if you're going through this too, you will too. So you guys, hopefully this has helped you. If you like the video, make sure you comment down below. Subscribe to the channel as well. A new video will release tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.